Cindy. Hey, I hope y'all are doing good today. Y'all, it's looking nice outside today. I think it's supposed to hit 70, which is perfect, but I have not been out today. Haven't checked the mail or anything. I wanted to do a little video and touch base with y'all, about my nightmare space. Okay, so I've been working on it, and I get up every morning and I'm like, what can I do today that's gonna help me tomorrow? And especially being in this position, and y'all, I'll eventually stop talking about my back being out. But until I get it figured out and get it taken care of, it's just part of my life right now, and everything kind of revolves around it. So I'm not letting it just keep me down in the bed. So when I get up, I'm like, well, what can I do today that's productive? Of course, it's nothing big, but there's a lot of little things that need to be done. So this, going back to my nightmare space, which is, back there in that office closet, I started this Goodwill bag and pulled out a few more things and added to it, like old coaster sets and a ton of these little, y'all, I don't even know, they've never been opened. They're personal care kits from some casino. I mean, they're just like, there's a ton of them. And I don't know if they can resell them or what, and there's a shredder that I think actually came from Goodwill, because there's like a little pink tag on it. But I've got a different shredder, and we don't need two. I don't even know if this one, I don't know how it does. This one's small, but I don't need it, is my thing. And there's like surround sound speakers in there. There's even there's a hat, like a magician's hat in here. Y'all, I don't know where this stuff came from, but it was stuff that I got out of that closet. And I thought, well, I'm gonna finish filling up this bag. So I went in the closet. And I thought, well, I'm gonna pull out a few items out of my closet, things that I for sure need to go. Things I know that I'm not gonna wear. And I came up with this much. And it kind of hurts because about half of that's little dresses. And man, I love little dresses. But these don't fit me right. They're old. I've had them for years. But it's like, man, I've paid pretty good money for. Some of them I did, and some of them were Goodwill dresses. But still, if I spend money on it, it's just kind of hard for me to let go of. Mainly clothes, well, everything, not just clothes. But I did manage to get rid of this small amount. And of course, in my closet, you can't even tell I've touched it. I mean, you can't. There's that many clothes in there, so you can't even tell. But I'm thinking to myself, if I can do this and declutter just a little at a time, I'm just going to be chipping away, just slowly chipping away. And sometimes I think that's how some people are geared towards, just do a little bit at a time. Even if you have an injury or you don't, or, a disability or whatever, it doesn't matter. Just do something. And so I've got these. I'm going to try to cram them in that bag, and I'm going to take it to my car as soon as I do that. The nightmare space, I can't tell I've touched it either. But y'all, I got rid of, and I'll insert the photo, but I got rid of the big box that was in the floor that was overflowing with papers. I got rid of a basket on one of the shelves that was just billowing out with papers. And those papers, y'all, when we put the floor in, well, the desk had to be disassembled and taken out. So that meant we had to empty it. And so that's where all those papers came from. And it was just a total nightmare in there. I didn't know what papers were what. And so I had to go through every little sheet. Some of them were bills that had to be paid, or that were paid like 3 months ago. Anyway, what I did, I sat down on the couch this morning and I just shredded. I'll insert another picture of the bag, trash bag full of shredded paper. Nothing but shredded paper, y'all. So that made me feel good because I was like, this mess is taking up space in this house and it doesn't need to be here. So, yeah, my chair is here, y'all, because I did have to have something to climb up on. A ladder was I'm not able to do a ladder, but I thought I might can do a chair. So I put this chair in there and I was able to reach another basket on the shelf and get rid of all that paper. So anyway, that made up one huge trash bag full. And so I got that done. So I am slowly chipping away at decluttering it, just one little tiny bit at a time. And what I've got done so far, all the papers they're gone. That one big box here in the floor full of junk and papers and all that stuff. Oh, y'all, hi devil face. Hello. You're still there, but you won't be. You won't be. But since you're here, hey. Anyway, that big box is gone. I hadn't touched these shelves over here yet because y'all, I'm having to do it in just little segments, just little bits, right? So, right now my issue has been the paper stuff, and then I'll move on to the books, and there's instruments. I think that's a trumpet. Y'all, I got a random ukulele here, and I know there's another ukulele somewhere. I think it's maybe upstairs, but it's pink. But I've got that, and look, and the hangers for the ukuleles. Just random stuff just winds up here, and look, here's something. Ta-da! Anyone need a toilet seat that does not fit any of my toilets? John accidentally bought the wrong one for a toilet that we need. And the receipt's down there. Got it from Home Depot, but you can't take it back after 90 days. Well, guess what? It's been like 90 days it's been like 95 days. So we're stuck with this brand new toilet seat. And I think it was like 40, almost 50 bucks that we can't use. I don't know what to do with it. I have no idea anyway, I just have it. So I'm gonna let John figure it out. But yeah, all this still has to be done, but I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna slide this chair in here. And that's the paper shredder there that I'm gonna keep. And I think what I'm gonna do is put that paper shredder on one of these shelves, because I know there's a plug-in. There's a plug-in here, and there might be one here because there's a hole. There's a hole there. So I'm like, they must have run cords. But this was the nightmare closet with all those cords and wires and stuff hanging out of that, because this was the Christmas lighthouse. And I was thinking about that when I was getting these papers out. I'm trying to get up here, y'all. Okay. Here, this will give you just a little tiny small sliver, just a little sliver of what I was talking about, what was coming out of this panel. But I get up here and find this, and I'm like, what? Where does that go? What's it doing here? I mean, what is it? Can we take it out? I don't know. But that's what I'm talking about. But it was 500 times worse this. There. So, I've still got to do that box, and I have a wine, little like tabletop wine thing, and I don't drink too much wine anymore. And I'll just give you a little tip here. Once you hit menopause, what I found out, if you drink a glass of wine like before you go to bed or something, well, guess what? It's gonna make those hot flashes worse. And I thought, oh, as much as I like wine, I love red wine, but I don't love it enough to contribute to my hot flashes. No, I don't. So I basically stopped buying it. But I used to have wine in that. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that wine holder. Like I said, it's just a tabletop one. And I thought about maybe trying to use it in a bathroom and like roll towels or something like that. You know, try to repurpose it some way. Or take it to the boat. But, you know, there's not a whole bunch of room at the boat. So I don't know. I might donate it. I don't know. I'm not there yet, y'all. I'm not here yet either on this one. But I am making progress today. And there was a pink bag up here, like a tote bag. And I took it down once I got started, and I thought, I'm gonna go through all that mess. Well, it was plumb full of expired medicine, and it was stuff from when my dad lived here. Some of it was expired medicine, first aid supplies. There was a blood pressure cuff that I thought, well, I'll save that. We can use that, maybe. Couple things I saved out. Band-Aids I saved. Q-tips were in there that I saved. Not very much stuff I saved, but so I was able to go through that bag and get rid of all that. And I think I have a picture of that too, and I'll insert that. So anyway, long story short, this is a slow chip away at the problem, y'all. And I think I need to go through these books, and anything that we don't need. Well, I'll just tell you, I did this years ago. We had the great big totes of books up in my attic at the old house. And I went through and I got rid of so many books. And John was like, we don't get rid of books. No, we don't do that. We keep all of our books. And I was like, well, who needs 4,500 books, right? So my plan is any books that we have that we don't use or that we won't ever use, I still need to go through the books and pull out what we don't have any use for anymore and donate those. So I still need to do that. This isn't how it's going to be. My plan is to still keep the books in here though, and the instruments in here. And then on this one, the plan is just do the office stuff, the office supplies and stuff like that. And then the floor, my plan is just to, let me pull this chair out, y'all. Just keep it open. And the reason I want to keep it open is because, you know, John, when he gets home from work, he's got a work backpack, his computer, he comes in with a load, it seems like. And I was like, well, it would be nice just to keep all this open for him, for his stuff. Or if something from his work gets shipped here, which it doesn't anymore, but like during, you know, the vid times, a lot of stuff was coming here for his work, and I'd put it in here. But so just keep this open for anything he needs it for until we can, you know, find a need to do something different. Maybe put a bench in here or a seat. If somebody wants to go through books and, you know, pick out something different. So anyway, but yeah, that's where I'm at, y'all, on my little chipping away. And I'm so proud of myself, actually, because it doesn't seem like much, you know, it doesn't. But it's taken me all day to do that, no joke. Just do a little bit at a time, and y'all, you'll just feel you'll feel really good about yourself because you know that you're being productive. So the Nightmare Closet will continue in future videos, but for right now, I'm going to bag this stuff up and I'm gonna go put it in my car, and it's gonna be bye-bye. bye-bye. It's not going to be in here no more. I don't have to worry with it, and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep doing it. Anything that doesn't belong here, or if it has no use anymore, it's going bye-bye. So anyway, y'all, I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you're shining on to somebody. And anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye-bye.